Hi everyone, and welcome to Cooking in the Dark. I'll be your host for the day. My name is Beatrice, and today I will be making chicken salad tostadas. Okay, let's get to it. There. Okay, I did it! So here I have mixed vegetables and corn. They are from a can, so I just drained them out and put them in the bowl. And now I will add some lettuce that we need to chop up. So just be careful with your fingers. Chop a little bit at a time so I don't make a mess. We chop and drop and chop. How do you know when it's cut? When you touch it and the pieces fit in your mouth perfectly. So once, you don't have to put the whole thing in. You can put as much or as little as you want. So chop the bowls right here and we drop. Okay, so once you chop and drop, you want to mix this. That way when you put in the chicken, it'll be pretty much mixed. And when mixing, you want to mix in. So that way you make sure things don't fall out. And that way you don't end up with a big mess. Okay. So mix, mix, mix. And you can turn the bowl. You can do the other side. Obviously, if you can see, then you can see what you're doing. But I can't see, so I gotta remember where I was and what I did. So once it looks pretty mixed, or seems like it's pretty mixed, you set it aside and you go check on the chicken. Okay. There's the stove. Okay, so the way to check if your chicken's done is you stick a fork in it, and if it slides out, that means it's done. And guess what? This chicken slid right off like a slip and slide. So we turn it off. And you take this to the stove. Make sure that the sides are not hot because you don't want to burn yourself. And if they're hot, you get a glove and use it. But it's fine. So in the sink, I have a strainer already. And we're gonna dump the chicken in there to drain the water out. You just gotta hope and pray that it makes it in the strainer. So you let it cool down because we're gonna shred the chicken. You can put some cold water on it. So we're gonna wait a few minutes for the chicken to be. Okay, so now the chicken's ready. So the easiest way to shred chicken is with a fork, like so. So you shred it, you just kind of like scrape it any which way. And it's a lot easier to shred than taking it with your hands and doing it a little piece at a time. Then you just spread it in there. Since the chicken is still a little bit hot, you don't burn yourself that much. I said that much because sometimes you do. You just put it in there. done, but we're not almost done. So I'll continue to do this. Once I'm done, I'll be back with the mixtures.
Oh no.
You ate it? It's Tyler? Tyler. Tyler?
What is it?
It was a dog.
Oh, Brutus? He ate some chicken that I dropped on the floor. Okay, so now everything's in here. We're gonna mix it. The last thing to add is salt and pepper and mayo. But you want to make sure that everything mixes well before we add the mayo. So be careful. Because you don't want this to fall on the ground. But if it does, no worries. We have Brutus here that is willing to eat whatever falls. Is he here still? Right? Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. And how do I know this is pepper? Because I smell it and the bottle feels like the pepper bottle. You gotta get used to your spices. That's enough. And then the salt. You add to taste. That's some good pepper right there. So mix. Mixy, mix. Okay, now we get the mayo. You can use any kind of mayo. But Best Foods does the salad better. Makes it taste better. Okay, this one's not big enough. Use this fork. I'm gonna put a lot, but not too much. Because you could always add, but you can't take it out. Should be able to feel the consistency. If it needs more mayo, you can always taste it. If it needs more salt, more pepper. So just keep mixing until the consistency feels not too wet, but not too watery. Okay. Okay, so now that it's done mixing, it's ready to eat. So for this, we're gonna need the tostadas. So you get one tostada and then a plate. You can have more than one, but for now, we're making one at a time. So you grab a spoon full of this. Put it on the plate. It might be a little too much, it might be not enough. So if you need more, you can always put more. And today we have Joseph and Anthony joining us, so they will be tasting. Okay, here you go, Joseph.
Thank you.
And then you get Anthony's.
Hi. Hello.
I'm Joseph.
And I'm Anthony.
And they're my friends.
Till the end.
I do come.
Ha ha ha.
Okay. Ready?
Right here.
Okay. Try
Thank you
them
very mucho.
and let me know how they are.
All right, here we go.
Let's see.
Does it need anything? I guess not. Well, that is the end of the show. And we're going to get ready to eat. So thank you guys for watching. See you on the next video.
I'm not stopping.